Karaoke night in Key West. Well, my, you guys. I finally got a little closure with my friends. And, actually, it's not really so much of a closure. I have to go through this because, the way it looks, because they're rich, and they tip the bartender pretty good. And even though, in some ways I have the same kind of clout, the bartender told me that I was ruining her clientele and I had to leave. Well, listen, this is the first time that I got a chance to even see my friends in a long time. And they've been kind of like, distancing themselves, talking. They saw what I wrote about them on here, and they saw that I looked at myself as the victim of this, where they are the victim. They are the victim of this, And the whole point between me and the problem, this guy, this one dude of the bunch that wants me to talk terrible about President Trump and, and all this madness between him being a racist and him being a sexist and him being all these terrible things that the media has made him out to be. And because I don't see it, because I don't fit into that group and stuff like that, now treating me like shit. And it's like, who are you? You're the bad guy? You're the one causing the trouble? Where are you coming from? Listen, all I tried to do was distance myself from this fucking political madness that's separating all these people in the earth, in America, to get away from the madness. And look, here I am. There I am. Just like that. I don't care. My friends are worried. I treat them bad. They even said, right there in front of the bar, said, you even treat Mariko bad, which is my boss, my landlord. She's the most beautiful thing in my life. I treat her bad. I said, Mariko, what am I doing? I did. She says, And then he tells me, here I am berating Mariko. All I want to do, hey, you told me that I'm treating her bad. Mariko, you asked me to Mariko, and how am I treating you bad? That's what we're doing. When no one talks, when no one, it's silence. The problem between me and this dude, his name is Keith, he's doing his own little thing. He's not even talking. He's letting all of his friends fight his battle for him. And I'm the bad guy, Good Lord. We are slipping into some stupid. And my real friend, Mark, he's telling me that I don't like the way you treat me bad. I treat him bad. All the people around me that I treat bad. How did I get where I am? When my friends that have been around for like 4 years, where were you all these 10 years that I was here? I've been here all this time, And they liked me one time, but as soon as I started saying that I don't agree with them on the politics, that I stayed out of it. I didn't even vote, And they're telling me, that's not your problem. That's not the problem. It's the way you treat us. And I said, no. That motherfucker left out of here the other night calling me a racist because I took the neutral zone whenever he was complaining about Trump. That's the way it goes. And dragged me into it. Writes me about less than like 2 weeks ago to try to sum everything up. Well, I saw your video of me on a video, I take some problem with that, making you out to be the victim. Listen, who's losing something here, They obviously don't give a fuck about me. I'm the one that cared about them. I'm the one who says, I'm willing to fight for you. Just quietness, the silence, What do you think, you're going to go crazy? I'm going to go quietly. You guys are supposed to be family. You're supposed to be friends. You got to fight for it. You goddamn weak motherfuckers. That's what I call them. Shallow and cowards. So here we are having to meet at a bar at this time of night when you're supposed to be having good fun, drinking and everything. That's what the bartender is looking for. And now you're such a buzzkill. You're ruining all of my, moving on. Come on, It did end things. I just came here. Listen, if my friends aren't going to talk, they can come here to this goddamn video and find out the truth. They're trying to railroad me into thinking that it's because the way I treat my friends, they're all mad. Hell no! This whole goddamn thing started because this guy saw a picture of Trump on a friend of mine's shirt that owns a bar. His name's Bobby's Monkey Bar. And it was this awful shirt, and he just, all of a sudden, all this hatred showed up in him about this dude. And don't tell me that this don't happen in this world right now, because that's how they are portraying him, as a just absolute asshole. I don't need them to tell me he's an asshole. Do you understand? These guys are on me because I don't like Hillary. This is the whole thing. And it's because of how I treat my friends. Listen, I would not be where I am today if I treated my friends like shit. They are some pretty shallow and oh my God, this Buddhist, this born again Buddhist. It's all, listen. The stories, how they even get into this thing and even make anything that I say have any sense is because it has to do with our teachings. Here they are trying to drag me in to this outside world, to mankind, that this is important. Whatever we do out here is going to be important. No, it's not. And that's my opinion. It's in the Bible. It says, mankind's not going to save you. So I've come to this point in my life where I separated myself from this, and that I didn't even vote. My conscience would not allow me to make a decision between this shit sandwich and that shit sandwich. I would rather just enjoy my friends. But my friends chose between this shit sandwich and that shit sandwich, and that if I didn't choose between the shit sandwiches, well, then I must be a shit sandwich too. That's it. That's how it goes. And of course, it's embarrassing because it shows that these rich people, these rich friends of mine, pretend to be my friends and pretend to be others, and then tell me I treat other people bad. What, do I need to go out and buy everybody their drinks, buy everybody their foods, and have everybody praise me and everything, everyone follow me around? Well, hell no, I'm poor. I'm on the poor side of things. And yeah, buy me a drink, I'm your friend. But I don't have to agree with all of your hatred and all your thoughts. I don't have to. I can be myself. I didn't get where I am. And let me tell you, listen, I had a lover of mine about 15 years ago, and I got to meet some people like those Abercrombie Fitch people, those Abercrombie guys, the guy with the big teeth and stuff like that, and his partner. Listen, I've met some pretty shallow, rich people in my time, all right? Rich people and us poor, creative guys, usually are really good like this, and people that know me through all of my life, they either really love me or they get on that side like that and really hate me, I don't give a damn. I've lost nothing, and they're the ones that lost. And this is about, I did my best to save myself from this barrage of hatred being presented towards society in itself by this rogue media, of which these guys, these rich people and all, really love and cherish, So I'm supposed to lend an ear towards this group of people to the point that I have to agree with what they say, and I don't, And they make me out to be, I'm a racist. I'm a racist, I'm, I don't know what they tell me. Tell me I'm treating my Mariko, my friend. Listen, I'm probably about to lose my place here because this is how disease. This is stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Mark was telling me, you're not listening to me. Of course I'm not listening. You had nothing to do with this. It was your partner and me, and look at him. He's not even in this. Oh no, it's what I feel. It's what I feel. No. God damn you guys. Controlling the narrative, and that's what this whole thing was about. You're supposed to hate this guy. If you're queer, you're not supposed to like this man. And if you don't, then you're part of the problem. Don't tell me that that's not the problem. You've been my friend for 5 years, and I treat Mariko bad? You guys, are you kidding me? And I treat you bad? What have I done? I touched your penis. Oh my God. We all have touched each other's penis. You know. Oh my God. This is so crazy and stupid. I lost nothing. I'm glad I went through it. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I know that these public spaces, let's go out for dinner. Boom! It's a Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Boom! Let's do it out in the middle of public. Boom! There's we were. Bobby's Monkey Bar, one of my favorite places on earth, with one of my favorite bartendresses in town. And now, right now as I feel, I don't care to go in there. I even want to quit drinking. I want to oh my God, what an awful place to deal with, And it's only because, they're siding with these rich people who just had, you're ruining my business. Ever since you came in here, it's been trouble. Are you kidding me? It's been like 3 weeks or 4 weeks since this has happened. And they kept me in the silent treatment. And then whenever I invite a couple of my friends out to come out and say hi, to try to break the ice, it becomes this, you're attacking me, you're attacking Mariko, you're attacking... Listen. Let me tell you. Separating from this group ain't gonna be so terrible. At all. But, there's a higher side to all of this. And to think that the trouble that comes between me and my friends is between me and this guy, Keith, and he's not even in there. No. He's what they call the smoking gun. And so all the rest of the cats scatter because he says, I don't like him no more. Listen, I don't know why I'm wasting so much time. Well, I do, because I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you. I'm telling you the truth. I don't give a goddamn about what their ideas are because they ain't true. It's what I talk about. You deal with this outside world. They want to drag you in. And this Keith, he wrote me about a week ago. He says, hey, it was a couple of days. I know when I made my first little thing about taking out the garbage, that I said that, I haven't lost my friends yet. I just think that this whole idea of being mad at me because I won't do this thing should just blow over. Let me have my own mind. Oh no, but I let it stew for like 2 or 3 weeks and now it's blown into something else. So whenever I see this guys, I start saying, hey, I thought you were my friends. I thought you were my family. I thought all this. Oh, well, you got it all wrong. And you don't expect someone to say, I'm one of those guys that's willing to fight for things that are my friends. I'm willing to argue with you. Oh, no, it's my way, You're not even listening. I said, listen, because you're not there. It was between me and your partner, You weren't there. So, I think they're just covering up because it's embarrassing. It really is. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Listen, it's embarrassing to be on the end of this. Did I lose a friend? They lost a good friend. Maybe I wasn't able to pay for things and get the hold of things and being rich. It's always been, that's the wrong kind of milk. That's this, that's that. I don't care. These guys were, I loved them. I don't care. They're like the breeze and the wind and stuff like that makes you who you are. These guys have been there. They've done that. They've gone places. They've been places you ain't ever. I respect them. They're beautiful. I treat them bad. How do I treat them bad? How do you treat people bad in that situation when you only see them like every 5 minutes of every month, Oh, I must have sung the wrong song, Come on, you don't treat anything bad. It's just a fucking excuse to cover up their embarrassment because they're shallow, rich individuals. And people like me, we're just like nothing, And I'd hate it. I told them I met these people from the Abercrombie and Fitch, and I found out how awful and how oh yeah, we know all of these stars. We know all of these people. Oh yeah, there's someone like them, don't like them. I don't give a damn. Listen. Doesn't impress me. In their presence is the coolest person in the whole world, and they can't see it. It's just like these Christians that they're reading their Bible and they're taking the dark side over the light side because that's what they're used to. Don't give a damn. Take your dark side, enjoy your goddamn dark side, and enjoy your poverty and all your richness. Because it shows you, no matter how much you tell bad about me, motherfuckers, it's just not going to make no sense. I've been living this life of love for a long time. If someone don't like me, it's not usually because of me, I already told them, for over 2 years or more now, I do not want to talk about politics between any of them, not one of them, because I know how divisive politics are and how wonderful their friendship was to me. But my friendship is not important to them. That's how it works. I lost nothing. They lost something. And that's the victim of this group, this goddamn shit, this hate that they're putting out on people, this dividing and conquering in situations. People are getting divorced, they got divorced over this, and people are being divided amongst themselves. I become the scapegoat, this guy that doesn't hate something and doesn't want to contribute to the hate. Oh, well, God damn it, you're now the problem. And tell me that I treat my friends badly. I don't get there. I didn't get where I am treating my friends badly. That's how the rich people treat, people like myself. It's all about them. It's all about them. When the whole goddamn thing was me trying to stay with them, trying to be a part of them, but not wanting to take on the essence of their hate, that stink, that death that they like to talk about. And that, that's being given out throughout the airways. Big time. This is the problem. Anything else that they have to say, how I treat my friends and this and that, it's all a big fucking lie to cover their own shallowness, because they do not understand what it means to be a friend to somebody. I'm supposed to listen to their problems. I'm supposed to absorb it, and I'm supposed to say, you're okay, I understand how you're doing. At 1:30, 2 o'clock in the evening, while I'm drinking my margarita and having a good old time while I'm karaokeing. Ooh, let's throw in a little slice of shit with all of that fun. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's all my problem. I see that. It's all my problem. Anyways, I did this for my friends because I'm not able to communicate with you. I'm being kicked out of the bar because of you. Oh no, that's because of me. It's because of my behavior. It's because we left something unsettled, and then all of a sudden, because I'm the one that's willing to fight for our relationship, because I'm willing to tell the truth in what's going on, I'm the one that can fill in the gaps that you don't seem to have. But I'm the bad guy. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. The same way with this Bible, I fill in the gaps. I tell you what you don't know. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Listen, I've lived that spot. I lived it. I lost nothing. I really didn't. Anyways, this whole damn thing is about taking on the outside world. When you take on this outside world, you are going to smell like shit. Alright? And it's funny because my one friend, he draws lines between about people who may or may not keep their ass clean. I draw my line there too. Me and I were like the same. I'm Aries, which is the beginning, starting something up, and he's a Taurus. He's like a rock. This is where you build your things around. Oh, wonderful man. Absolutely wonderful guy. Blessed in a relationship with his friend Keith. Just absolutely beautiful. I would never fathom that I would be chatting like this with anyone in mind. And I've known millions. I've known thousands of people. I really have. Thousands and thousands of people. And I only have a few that don't like me. Honest. That know me. In real life, flesh, know me. Even online here, these people that hate me, there's only been a few, And a lot of those have come around, been converted, come hang out with me, because I tell the truth. Alright? So I got my hands dirty. So I got myself in a position where these people are trying to make you out to be the bad guy. And actually becoming it, Listen. These are these things that we talk about in the story as being like, you have to go through this before this happens. Well, something already happened before all this happened, which goes to show that, the world keeps turning, and I'm in the spot, where I've spent all day long in the spotlight. How come my friends aren't talking to me? Why aren't they chatting with me? And then it's like, a friend of mine, I went over to work with a friend of mine to do these little things, and while I was with him, he's in his little zone, and so he tells me his little thing in our time, and I get to tell him my little thing in this thing, But when I was telling him my thing, it didn't have anything to do with when we got together, a whole nother group of things showed up, and I said, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that because it doesn't have anything to do with what was going on, But, that's how you spin the narrative and make everything along your way. Oh, I'm spinning the narrative too. Well, listen, you guys already caught it. The very night that it happened. And, I've got it on private right now, but I'm going to just stick that right back up there. This is a lesson, wonderful lesson for all of us in the situation that if you choose to let the outside make decisions about your life, your spiritual self, and even your friendship, you're going to sour it. It's going to fuck everything up. In this situation right now, I had 3 friends. I had an argument with one, and I might have lost like 5 in the process. That's crazy. I don't know what to do. If they poison Mariko, then I'm going to have to find another home. It's just the way it is. And she and I were pretty tight. It's pretty nice little thing. But, that's how things change. And that's what it means to be in part of this beta conscious, this business out here. You put your faith in that out there, it's not going to save you, it's not going to do anything, No matter how I try to distance myself from this outside world and the hatred and the division between it, look at what happened to me. Testimony, So I get in trouble for doing this. They're going to hate me for doing this. This is, oh, you brought me out. Well, listen, no one knows who the hell you are, and there's only 20 people that fucking listen to this goddamn shit. You know, goddamn. It's always about them. You know, it's always. And what I try to do is, this is all about you. So I'm sharing my life. I'm sharing what's happening at the moment. And other people on Earth, other people in the United States are going through the same thing. They are being separated by their friends, from their mothers, from their fathers, from their family, because of politics. You know? Earthquakes in various places. You know? That's why I even bring them into my teachings, because it's like, oh my God, check this out. Look how real this is. Check this out. Anyways, these guys are so far above any one of us. It's so far above all this stuff. Yeah, you know, they don't lose anything. You know, the way they obtained it is the idea is that you don't, you know, you get what you buy, I guess. You know, but in reality, it's just a shame. It's a shame. It's just a shame to let the outside world, people we don't even know. I know nothing about this asshole Trump. I know nothing about this bitch Hillary Clinton. Here they are affecting my life. You know, outside of policies, my friends have abandoned me because of my views. And they can make up any fucking lie that they want to cover the truth. But that's all it is. That's all I have in my mind. That's all I have. And I was there. Me and Keith. Right there. He and I. We had a problem. But is he a part of the solution? No. Good night, you guys. And best to you. And I seriously mean that. Best to you.